Hello, this is Ken Obasi Leslie, and of course, I'm in my studio, and I'm going to do some reading for today. And today is August the 20th, and as I always do, I just usually just read the energy that's in the ether. Um, a lot of times well, in a sense, I don't really do real personal readings, but I'm getting there. I'm learning more about these cards, and learning more about the Orisha deck, and and as my spirit is connecting to the energy. So, just, hey, I'm getting there. Just have patience with me, whatever. So this time, what I'm going to do is a lot of times I easily refer to the book when I'm doing a reading. And this time I'm not going to refer to the book. And I'm going to do these readings based upon my own intuition, my own channeling and interpretation, and where I'm at, what I feel inside when I check out the images on the card, and I have already talked to my ancestors, and at times I blow a little smoke on the card, just to help them get activated, So give me 1 second here. Okay, thank you. And let me shuffle these cards real quick and see what I come up with. Right now we're living in a time of choices. Making decisions and making choices based upon where we're at consciously and where we're at in terms of our heart. So and these are not what you might say small choices or weak choices or whatnot. These are profound choices, that we have to make in terms of where we're going and what we're going to do in our lives, and and this, that, and other. So at this point in time, I'm not going to try to get specific with what the choices are, because hey, we all know what they are, and so nobody's outside of the matrix to to the point where you don't know what's going on. So but basically, okay, let me pull a card here, and like I was saying, shuffle these cards, and everybody has their own style in terms of dealing with the cards and whatnot, So, but again, this is where I'm at. Okay. Okay, we got something upside down here, and let's see, and Ishu, Ishu, Ishu. Ishu Leba, he's Ishu is about the crossroads, and Ishu is also about making decisions or whatnot, which way to go, in the crossroad. So we are at a crossroad, and and this crossroad has a lot to do with our own personal lives, in terms of the decisions that we make, and sometimes the decisions might have to be not popular, we, sometimes make the decisions based upon our consciousness and, the information that we have gathered, and, because a lot of times people make decisions and, they just make decisions based upon what they're told, and, they've done no research or anything of that nature. And so, hey, and it's like going with the flow. And sometimes the flow is not the best decision for you or me individually, So, but his issue, and he's upside down. So, basically, it's not really the best aspect, because what I get out of the upside down issue is that that a lot of people are making decisions that are not right for themselves, and it's just that so what we have to do is keep doing that research and to find out what is the best thing, Okay, this is the second card that I pulled. This is Two of Fire, and what's happening here is you see two cats, two lions sitting on each side of the door. It's a green door. Green is usually a pretty positive color in terms of like green light. Means to go. And so this door, to me represents a situation where we should go towards, to make our way inside the door, because what's on the other side of the door, who knows, it's just that's the mystery, or not. But, the two lines that are protecting it, are because lions usually represent wisdom and what you might say ferociousness and all of those things, and actually protection, but in this case, one lion is a male and the other lion is a female, so it's just that whatever that might mean to you, or that, the male and the female that is sitting on the right and left side of the door, so hey, that's this the door of prosperity, the door of being advantageous, the door of getting to the place, the door of wisdom, the door of going inside and getting things that you need in order to up level yourself, in this matrix or whatever, so basically that card is next card I pulled is Shango, and Shango is a Yoruba deity. He represents thunder, lightning, or whatever. He's his colors are usually red. He's he's about business. He's about like, hey, it's just that like you ain't getting away with that. It's just that he represents justice, and he represents all those things that you had to deal with if you had to deal with court or deal with stuff on your job or whatever. So Shango is the administrator, the one that supplies what you need in order to get your point across or whatever, you know. So we're definitely dealing in those times when the energy of Shango is very much needed in order to deal with all the injustice and all the craziness that is going on in the world right now, you know. So even if you did some research on Shango and you know, just to find out more and more what he's about, you know, and what he could be in your life, you know, that would be you know, something very, you know, advantageous, because that, you know, I see a lot of doing things in order to, you know, stand up for yourself and say, hey, you know, this is not right, you know, and this is not going to prevail, you know, and so that's what Shango is representing. Okay, what we got here is a message from Earth, and it looked like a little gnome, you know, a little leprechaun or whatever, you know. He's dressed in red, you know, and but he deals with the magic. He deals with the magic, you know. So, you know, and that magic that we need is inside of us, you know. That magic is in our imagination, you know. That magic is in our visualization, you know. So, you know, like some of the things that we need to go into what you might say deep meditation and you know, meditate on it and see it and you know, need to do some things in terms of cleansing and you know, and some rituals, you know. I mean, you know, it's just that in order to you know, get things to work, maybe it's something on us, you know. I mean, maybe somebody's sending out negative energy and whatnot, you know. So this is what you need. You need something to do to block that, you know, to keep that from you know, hanging on us or whatever, you know. This here is Baba LaRosha, you know, and he represents the wisdom of divination, you know. He represents the wisdom of doing the right thing, making the right choices, clarity, you know. He's dressed in white, you know. He has his table set with it's as if he just got finished doing divination, throwing stones or whatever, you know. And but he's powerful in terms of understanding what we need to do in terms of understanding the small things that are happening in our lives, you know. You know, it's just that he's really about, as far as I'm concerned, is like taking that time to get quiet, meditate. Yes, they say to sleep on it, you know, before we make it's about not making those rash decisions, you know. And so, you know, it's just making decisions based upon, you know, what the ether and the spirit around us is commanding us to do, you know. But we had to be in that position to be able to listen to it, you know, to be able to access it, you know, with our souls or whatever, you know. And this card, upside down, you know. So this is basically this is 10 of Earth, and basically in this card, man, you have like all types of sacks of like bananas and fruits and all kind of, it's like a harvest, sacks of harvest, and and the harvest is always a good thing and whatnot, but I think the card is upside down because of whatnot, because that harvest is right there for us to get, but we have to have clarity, and we have to be in the right state of mind and right state of spirit in order to receive that harvest and whatnot. It's right there. Everything that we need is just right there, and in abundance, So, it's just that, but there's a lesson that we need to learn. There's things that we need to do in order to access it, So basically, that's what the card being upside down means, to me, and so basically, this next card is Oshu Mader, Oshu, and it's basically the snake in the garden, as you can see, it's a snake, and it's just that like, and this is a wise snake. This is a snake with wisdom or whatever, and God, next to it, there's a rainbow behind the snake, and next to it, it looks like a yellow plant of some kind, a yellow bulb, and I think that this card gives me the energy of healing, and, through wisdom, eating the right things, doing the right things, or whatever, it's just that making the right decisions that deal with wisdom, even from your diet to, not worrying so much about different things or whatever, it's just that, this is definitely not a snake that is about attacking you, this is just a snake that is, transferring and transmuting, or whatever you want to call it, a certain kind of kundalini type wisdom, that wisdom that, because, the Egyptians used to wear that same kind of snake, on top of their crowns or whatever, which represented that wisdom, and that level of consciousness, so it's just, that's what it's all about, and whoa, got this another upside down card. This is a boat that is intertwined with a leviathan, a big squid or whatever, hey, it's about that when you don't make those right decisions, you're gonna be caught by a power that's gonna be bigger than you. You're gonna be entwined. You be then you have to figure out how to get out of that. How to get yourself free. How to did I make the right choice? Now I'm caught. Now I'm incarcerated. Now something has gotten me. Something got me. So basically, this is the Eight of Water in the Orisha deck, and hey, that's a big ship. That's a big ship, and but it's just that like, and on the octopus, is one of those animals that are very wise, very smart, I mean, it's just an octopus, hey, it's just along with some other animals with that have higher consciousness, So, so basically, hey, it's just that don't get yourself entangled, I mean, because, hey, it's not going to be easy getting out in this dispensation, and at this time, And I'm going to pull the last card here, which is the village, and it's just that, God, but it looks like the village is burning, and people are running and whatever, it's just that, it's some things that are coming up, things ain't getting better, it's just that, hey, before things get better, it's going to get worse, whatever, I hate to be the, the bearer of that truth, but basically that's what this card is about, and because it's people's huts or whatever you want to call it, homes are burning, and and people are running and trying to save themselves or whatever, so hey, it's crazy. It's already, but you already know what's going on, you already know what's going on. So anyway, I just wanted to, say a few words about what the cards are saying and where, and I won't keep you long. Got things to do today. Get into the day and hey, you all be safe and have a great day.